Cards are flying, paintbrush in hand. Fortune whispers, don't misunderstand. Crystal laughter fills the scene. Future shining like a movie screen. Tarot readings, wine that flows, art that shines, and hearts that glow. Stories told in the spark divine. Friday night feels so alive.
And here we are.
Here we are.
Okay, let me see if I can. Marjan is already here. Holy moly. Okay, it's a good thing we're not more than 4 minutes late then. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, how was your week?
It was good, but crazy. Crazy week.
Yeah, I can relate.
It was great spending time with my family, but I realized
Yeah.
my limits.
Your hair looks so pretty up.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I look bald, but you know what? It was all I could get together.
Hey,
I just had to do what I could do,
yes.
right? That's all I could do.
Hello, Luong. Hi, Benita.
Hello,
Yeah,
everyone.
I didn't do anything. I ran a brush through it and said, it'll do.
It looks good. You look good with long hair.
Oh, Charlie, I'm over this. And we only started. That's it. No more. How many times do I say that in one night? Cherry Blossom, welcome in. Oh my goodness, I am so dry and we're just starting.
Oh my gosh, me too. I had to run and get something to drink. Do all you gals want to be on the list? If so, I'm going to put you down. If so, let me hear your zodiac sign and your question. Yeah, I was completely dehydrated today too.
Oh, that's how I feel. Yeah. But I've been drinking, it's like, and the day is just one of those where I couldn't get going,
It's been a weird day. You said you had rain going on. We do up here in Texas too. And it's been a real weird couple days, achy and like overcast and
Yeah.
in every ounce of my body.
Yeah, it was hot and sunny until, well, lately this is how it goes until about 4, and then the clouds and the storms kick up. And
Yeah. Hello, Emil.
hi, Emil.
You sure can. Just need your zodiac sign and your question. Anita.
And I'm trying to think, who was it? Oh, I forget the name now. It'll come to me. Somebody who was here on the last show I did. And they were here before we were. And just reading and wanted it bad. And I could have swore we read her. And I was like, I won't read you if we just read you.
Yeah, it's not going to change, right?
She went ballistic. She went ballistic on me, screaming. And yeah, you know how you type in all caps, that's considered screaming at someone. She just went all over the place. And I went, I'll give you a short reading. That's not the way to get anything.
That's not how you get it.
No.
How about you want to do that? Get a paid reading, and we'll answer all the extra details you want.
You name it, pay for it, and you got it. Faith and Love, welcome in. And well, hey, Jess.
Hey, Jess.
Jess was with me then.
Oh,
I didn't think of who it was, but it's somebody that comes in frequently. I'm over the barking. Go. Let's see here.
okay. This we might have to pin a couple of these.
Okay,
let's see
let me
if I
pin the
have
ones. Let me pin the ones that have big.
longer ones. So the first person, if she wants it, is Marijuana, and then Cherry Blossom if she wants it, and then after that it's Benita, Luong, Emil, and Faith and Love.
Okay. Well, I pinned the two big ones, so
Okay,
the rest
perfect.
that big.
I've got
Emil.
Emil's down, and I've got Faith and Love's down.
Okay, I got
Uh,
Faith and Love and Emil's pinned.
Benita, Gemini. Benita wants us to tap into somebody's energy. We really can't do that.
Can't do that, honey. We only do yours. It's unethical. You wouldn't want some strange person that you didn't know coming in and looking into your life. So it's just not ethical. Anybody that does that, I have no respect for them.
We need their permission.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Cherry Blossom, Cancer.
Oh, that's right. I was going to make you a moderator, wasn't I? Hang on.
Oh,
Just
yes,
volunteer.
please.
I got to figure out how to do it, though. Hang on.
I don't do it either.
Well, I'll just go through the buttons. That's how I do it. And when
Really, the only thing the mod can do if you add them is block or mute somebody, but she can go and monitor and like respond and all that in a
And
mod. Yeah.
she volunteered to do that, but I got to figure out how to do this.
Okay. Yes, Benny, if you could just rephrase it, and you're fine. We just don't tap into other people's energy because we need their permission. But if you want to say, is this relationship good for me, or is this, union good for me? That's another way to do it. But we can't tap into his personal energy.
Well, come on. I'm not seeing it.
Ethically, anyway.
Hang on. Let me see.
Coming next in Love Live. Okay.
Of course, Jess, you can have a reading. How's Trevor's first week gone? I hope okay. I got to figure out how
to make a Cancer. Some general.
All right. If I hit this, no, that's an invite.
So Luong, if you want a reading, let me know. And just what is your zodiac and your question?
Jess, I know you told me how to do this, but I am really struggling. I don't see any button that allows me to add a moderator. Let me hit this one, see what that, no, that didn't do anything. Hit this and see, invite, image settings. I don't think it's in settings, but let me check. Nope, not there. He starts on the 21st. Oh no, I thought he said he was starting. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, this is the 18th? So only a couple more days. But that's still tough, I know. Now, if you can tell me how to do this moderator, I am not seeing a way. I mean, I can send you a link, but then that just brings you in, I believe.
Can she moderate if she comes in?
I don't know.
Yes, Benita, your question. So Benita wants to know whether she can say, is having a relationship with this person okay? Can we do it that way? Or do we just say relationship?
Yeah, we'll have to say relationship. I don't use anybody's name because that could allow the spirit to go to their energy, and that's just not okay. Just stop and think how you'd feel if somebody else entered your world without you knowing. That's like an invasion of privacy. Would you please go lay down?
But if you want to say what is my love life, like what's in store for me, we could do that.
Yeah. All right. Are you in a relationship with this person or not? And if you're not, is it because you broke up, separated, or never got together? That makes a big difference. Let's see. Well, I was trying to make it easier for you.
Yeah, I
But
get the feeling that she was just wanting to know if she should get into one with this person.
Okay. All
So
right.
I haven't heard from Marijuana and I haven't heard from Luong. So the first person would be Cherry Blossom, Cancer, and general reading.
General reading, Cancer.
And sorry, I don't pop pills. That was Tylenol. So we're sitting here. I just went.
Never questioned it, but
I don't want anybody to think, you know.
I got
I need. I got arthritis. I got the arthritis.
Yeah, the storming stuff is
Oh.
just over that.
Yeah, this you can predict a storm 2 days ahead of time. You don't have to be psychic.
That's not good. Okay, Cherry Blossom. Cherry
The
Blossom.
marijuana is here. Marijuana, what is your question? And do you want to
We'll
read
do it
which
after
question
Cherry
zodiac? Yes, we're going to do Cherry Blossom first.
Cherry Blossom, are you in a relationship? Got two kings here. But I will look back. Honey, I won't only do it if you're here. That's how it works. Okay? And if you can't be here, I'm sorry.
Aren't you right about that, Jess? I'll tell you what. Sometimes you just got to have a Tylenol.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or something else.
Or something else.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Cherry Blossom. I haven't seen. Is she here? Whoops.
Oh, did we even check to see if she stayed? Are you still here, Cherry? No, I'm not. What?
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 Oh. That's
What?
funny. That's
Sorry.
funny.
I don't know what day we are anyway, so we could be in an alternate
Listen.
universe right now. I don't know what's
We
going
were
on.
a few minutes late because I forgot what day it was.
I didn't know either. I had to check.
It's just been one of those days, Charlie. Charlie's doing a whole lot better. She's cleared by the doctor, thank God. Everything
Awesome.
was normal again, including her being a pest and barking all the time. Okay. Now, Cherry Blossom, you're single. I'm gonna, unless you correct me, that means you're not dating anyone, correct? Because I've got two kings here, honey. And I read that like you've got two people coming in rather quick. And what they're saying is you're supposed to take that risk. You've got the Fool card. That's the beginning of a new story. What did I tell you? No. You go over there. She's like, it's like, I'm over it. Okay, you're not in any. Thank you, Jess. Yes, it's a relief, especially because I had applied for that pet insurance, you know. And if they had diagnosed her with something horrible, it would have null and voided it. So I'm very happy that she's gonna be okay.
Definitely.
Okay, let's stop with this. What's on the bottom? And you are a Cancer. Okay. Okie doke. Your energy, the energy of your environment, let's say, is Queen of Swords. Okay. That's telling me operating out of your head and not your heart. That's saying that everything around you is cool, calm, and collected. Now, after that, we had the Ace of Pentacles. That's a new opportunity coming in. Okay. And the moon saying they want you to use your intuition. Now, the cards that popped out were two kings and a fool. Now, that's telling me that you have two people coming in. They are not knights, thank the Lord. They're kings. One of them is like ready to become emperor. He's a king of pentacles, wise and abundant and nurturing and just a wonderful soul. The other one is the King of Wands. King of Wands is very creative and passionate, entrepreneurial, might own his own business. And I've got the Page of Cups here. Now, the Page of Cups is telling me that you're getting a message, and it's around love because it's cups. Cups are love. Okay. And then you've got no more. You're done. Then you've got the Seven of Wands. Now that's telling me that your defenses might be a little high. Or you're just feeling defensive. I don't know if maybe one of these people is somebody you know. But the advice for that is to just lower those defenses a little bit. Okay. You can't let anybody in that other way. This says that you've got options. Okay. And since you've got two kings, I'd say there's options there. Okay. What do you have for charity?
Okay. I think it pretty much goes along with what you're saying. So what it's saying is that you really need to start tapping into your intuition, that really it's coming in line. So this would be your sacral and your solar plexus, which is the area that spirit pulls from to give you downloads and all of that. It also comes through your crown, but this is showing, that you're really coming into maybe some messages, and that might be where some of the anxiety is coming, because, we're starting to see things as they really are. The veil's getting lifted. So we're starting to see things, and sometimes that can cause anxiety and, frustration and like being, irritable. Also, all the energies that are going on around us right now are making us achy and irritable and hard to sleep. So it just puts us in a weird mood, right? Like we're foggy, we're tired, just lots going on, and people start panicking. You're like, just get out of my face. I don't want to deal with that. So basically, if you can tap in and start meditating more and tapping into these inner messages, you'll start feeling more calmness. You'll start feeling more like spirit has your back. And all of this out here will be left back at work or wherever, when you get out to the store or whatever that is, you get back home to your sanctuary. That's where you meditate and start going within. And I can guarantee you that's going to help a lot.
And you are so right about the no sleep. I've had in the last week 2 nights where I could not sleep. And I was just, ugh.
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
Just feel awful.
I couldn't either. I was up till 4 a.m. It was crazy. Oh, yeah. I got back up at 9, and it's like, but yeah.
I got to sleep like at 5, and then somebody called or texted at 8, which made me really happy.
Of course. I know.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that resonated with you.
Yeah, hope so. And thank you. Yes, it is good news that she's okay. And she might not be if she doesn't lay down and be quiet. Shh, go lay down. Okay, so next is, would you say Marijana?
Marijana, and did we get her question and
Aquarius, and she wants to know what awaits in the next 2 weeks. Aquarius, Marijana. All right, give me 1 second. I need to center. Nope.
Yes, Benita, I will add you and I will add whoever else is on the list here in a second. Oh, Benita's next.
Oops. You didn't hear anything that I said, right?
Mm-mm. I thought you were still in a trance. I was like,
Oh.
wow, I got extra time to draw.
What happened is when I started to center, she started barking, so I muted it and then forgot.
Oh,
Okay, so what I said was you're gonna gain clarity about something. One card that upset me was this Seven of Swords here. that's saying that somebody's been less than honest, but that card came after gaining clarity. I read that like somebody was less than honest, then you found out. They didn't come to you and confess. You found out. You have a lot of options coming in, and things are about to really get moving into a new direction. You have a wish card here. Your guides are working really hard to fulfill whatever you've been manifesting. On the bottom of the deck, I had, where is it? That you're very independent. And, oh, this is where they were saying, I'll just say what I'm told. You're supposed to strut your stuff, honey. Okay. I'm not sure if that's what you've been doing or if that's what they're saying you need to do. What do you have here for Marishana?
Oh, it's interesting how we have really close to the same thing because okay, so she's showing up sitting at a table. She set the table for herself. She's thinking about, I wish there was somebody else there sitting with me. But you're not going to meet this person by being at home, sitting by yourself, eating by yourself. You have to get out. You have to believe that your energy is going to draw the right person. And you've already put it in motion because you've said, this is what I want. And so get out there, and the only way you're going to know if somebody's right for you or the situation is right is to interact with people and trust your inner knowing on the vibe you have with that person when you have a conversation. Maybe get on the phone with them or whatever. And do you ask them questions about themselves? Ask them questions about their past. Ask them questions about their past relationship. Like, what is their response? And trust that inner feeling you have when you get a response. If they're cutting up their ex, that's a red flag. If they're not taking ownership for their part in the destruction of the relationship, that's a red flag. If they don't listen to what you're saying, that's a red flag. So start thinking about those things. But you're not going to know it, like she said, unless you get out there and you really start owning your beauty, because you are very beautiful and you're just sitting home alone. You got to meet somebody, you got to get out, you got to conversate in some way.
Okay, she says his lies and secrets. So, okay, good. I hate when that card comes out. But if it Mercury in the microwave. Did you
What?
your microwave or oh my gosh, how funny. Okay, your ex, I see. Okay. Yeah, I finally got the message. Thank you, Jess. Okay. All right. So let me see who's next.
Okay, so let's see. We did Benita, right? So Emil is next.
Do
No.
Benita. We
Do we
did
do
Marishana and Cherry Blossom.
Okay, so Benita and Next in Love, Gemini.
Benita, she's a Gemini. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, can't. What's next in love for Benita? What's next in love for Benita? Thank you. And you're Gemini, huh? Do you know a Pisces? You have a 10 of Cups, which is what I call the happily ever after card. Cups are about love. 10 being the most. The caveat with that is in tarot, 1s are the beginning, 0 or 1. 10s are usually at the end. Now, that doesn't mean the end of a relationship, but what it can mean is that something has left to make room for something else. You have a King of Cups, represents Pisces. Whoops. So if you have a Pisces in your life, that would be telling me that they're here. Oh. Okay. There was somebody who was not very well behaved. Okay. I've got a King of Swords, but he's in reverse. That tells me that this person had some issues, maybe with the anger management. And right after that card, I got the 7 of Swords again. That's the card that's saying somebody's not being honest. My eye is driving me nuts. But I also have a Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles means that whomever is coming into your life is very slow about it, because they're very methodical. They could be a Virgo. They could be a Taurus, but they're very one step at a time, make sure everything's in order before they ever move. Oh, yes, thank you. So if you don't know a Pisces, this person coming in might be a Pisces. Ooh, that's 2 cards at the same time. All right, let me see what's on the bottom here. Okay. They want you to be frugal for a while. Now, frugal doesn't always mean money. It can mean keeping your feelings to yourself, reining everything in, okay? And they want you to manifest more. Are you not manifesting at all? Because they're telling me that you have everything you need to basically create your heaven on earth. They have given you all the tools. Now, thanks for the heads up. Well, I hope this is somebody you knew in the past. But like she said earlier, you know, if you see somebody who has an anger problem, that's a red flag. So that would be for me, you know, out the door. Goodbye. You know, if you can't control that, no. Pisces, King of Cups. Now that can also represent technically a Cancer or Scorpio because that's a cup. I've always related the King of Cups to Pisces. I thought I deleted that question. Oh, you're talking about what I put up? Well, I wasn't going there with the name and all that. I was just asking what's coming. What do you have here?
Okay, what I'm getting, and spirit was like all over the place. Okay, so basically what they're showing me is that you have a whole lot of stuff that's going on in your head, things from past relationships, things that you need to like work through, because if we don't work through our past relationships, our past issues, things that are going on with us, we really don't have the ability to focus on a healthy relationship going into it. And so I think what's happening in spirit is like encouraging you to really start working within and really kind of peeling away the layers of past traumas and things that you know that you feel like you've been hurt, and work through those so that you could have more clarity as to what you really want and manifest the person that you really want. Because if we've got a lot going on, we just manifest people that are going to reassure us of all the fears that we have. You know, if we think we're not good enough, that person's going to tell you you're not good enough. You know, we need to attract somebody that's going to match our energy and that we want in our life, that's going to enhance it, you know, not tear us down. And I just feel like you've had a lot of past trauma and you need to really start centering and going within, because it's just like all like spirit just kept moving my arm everywhere. There's just a lot of stagnant energy. I hope that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting.
Okay, she said yes.
And believe me, I've tried to move on when I felt like that and pretend like it wasn't there, but it just starts to come up. And then
Yeah.
you're like all over the place. And you're like, I'm sorry. I don't know why I just melted down. Or I don't know why that word you said, you know, upset me. But we've got to deal with that stuff, believe me. And then once you clear it, you feel so light and you're able to pull in somebody that's so healthy for you. But not until.
Yeah, don't ignore it because it'll be there
It's
regardless.
not going anywhere. It's like a trash can. You throw it down in there and you keep pushing stuff in. Pretty soon it explodes because there's so much in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Next person is Emil, Libra, and
I think I have a question pinned for that person.
I don't have anything down but X, and I don't know what that means. I think that was a pinned one. You're welcome, Benita. I hope that was helpful.
I won't. Oh, this is the gal that wasn't going to be here.
Oh.
Okay.
So Emil is a Libra, and let's see, he was clear down.
Emil, are you here? Because they left the message they weren't going to be, and I said I can't do it unless.
Oh, Emil did that. Okay. Yeah, you got to be here.
Gots to be here.
Okay, Emil, if you're still here, let us know. We'll
Yeah.
come back to you. Faith and Love is a Pisces and wants to know about love, like a love reading.
Okay. Faith and love. Okay. Pisces, you said. Okay.
Yes.
And love. Wants to know about
You guys, this energy is strong tonight. It's it's hurting my hips.
Oh, geez. That's not good. What decision have you been avoiding? Faith and love. What? There's some decision that you put off. Ah. Did you lose somebody recently? I've got a big sense of loss. Mercury's intense too. Faith and love. Did you lose somebody recently? Or it could be the loss of a job or the loss of a friendship. It doesn't have to be somebody died or you broke a relationship or whatever. But I got a sense of feeling loss. You haven't lost anyone recently. Are you feeling super lonely? Interesting. The theme is new opportunities. Okay, no recent losses. I guess that's good. I don't know if you have this sense of being lonely or feeling lost. The first thing they said is there is a decision that you've been avoiding, something that you need to make the decision. You're going to gain clarity from it. There may be a Libra coming in, unless you have a Libra in your life. Okay. I've got Libra and Gemini here. I also have Aquarius. This one is the one that concerns me the most, is saying that it's almost like you're losing faith, losing hope, and they don't want you to. Go ahead and tell her what you've got. Maybe this will make more sense.
Okay. So what I'm getting is that you have a spirit guide. Let me see if I can outline this good enough so you can see what I'm. Okay. You have a spirit guide that's an angel, and this angel is saying to me that you are not alone, that you need to understand that your guides are there for you and that they have your best interest at heart. And right now, they're just trying to get you to like level up and understand your spiritual awakening and the things that they're trying to teach you before they bring that person in for you. So I know a lot of us have been told that because our mission is kind of to help raise the vibration of the earth right now. There's a lot going on, and I know we're all lonely because we're like, going through all this. We really want somebody by our sides, but we need to band together because right now we're at the front line and we're supposed to be helping raise our vibration to help other people. And then once we've done our mission, then those people will come for us, But right now, the main focus is for you to trust that you have divine protection and guidance and really lean into that because they're trying to help you understand that and understand that you have a mission and a purpose right now, and to lean into your purpose. And once you start leaning into that purpose, your person will come along. But right now, that's the main focus. They don't want anything that's going to distract you. And a lot of us are going through this. You're not the only one. The bigger your mission, the more we're alone because we've got, unless they already have a partner, right? But I'm talking about somebody that's single, and we're trying to meet somebody. It just doesn't always work that way right now. So that's what they're telling me, is that just know. And you've been, if you haven't been having dreams about this angel, you will start having that dream. If you see like a light being or an orb in your dream, that's your angel guide, but you are divinely guided. So that makes sense. And thank you.
Pretty drawing, she says. Yes,
I
you
do.
You have more than just one, honey. You have
Yeah,
got
you have more than one.
all around you.
Right. And when you have a high vibe, you're going to have lots of light beings as your guides. And you know, and you can be talking to somebody right now, and I'm not saying that person isn't meant to be in your life at this moment, but I'm just saying that if anybody that's going to get in the way of your process of ascension and understanding your gifts as a light worker is going to kind of be moved to the friend zone or that kind of thing, because nobody's supposed to take your attention from your mission. So just know that,
Yeah. Hmm.
unfortunately.
Now, as far as drawings, she does sell these to you. If you would like to buy one, they're $15, and that includes the postage. And she will go ahead and finish them out. They're beautiful. She puts them on cardstock and mails them to you.
Yeah, and I normally, if I do a painting this size and a reading, they're usually like 150. So this is a good deal, but I hate to just waste them. So I usually will just finish this out on poster board. I don't know where my examples are, but I'll finish out the drawing and mail it to you. So just email me if you decide you want it.
Do I have the right one up? Yes. I do.
Okay, let's see. A lovely message about all of us having a mission and trust we are divinely guided. It's easy to forget. It is easy to forget that. And really, you know, the more that you feel like things are trying to block you, the bigger mission you have. And so just know that. And I'm not saying that people that have people, they're so lucky right now that they have that person, right? But I'm talking about people that are single right now. A lot of us are staying single because of the situation of our mission. So
Yep.
okay, let's see here.
What do we have now?
We have Jess.
Jess.
And you know that Jess is a Gemini and she wants to know her highest and greatest.
Jess. You've got a new cycle starting. Okay, they gave me a King of Pentacles, but they also are saying you need to be patient. Ooh. One more card, please. Thank you. All right, what's on the bottom? Okay. Ooh. Okay. The energy in the environment is well, the first card is you, so I'm going to put that away because that's all that is referring to. Now, I told you you're starting a new cycle. You do have this King of Pentacles. Now, that can, you know, that's obviously either a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But they're saying to be patient, okay? Now, you also have a Tower card here. And right after that, you got a message of love coming in. And you have this message of it's a good give and take. It's reciprocity. they're not giving me any clue as to the Tower. You do have an Ace of Cups here, which is new. Interesting. Right under that's the Ace of Swords. You've been through a lot of battles, they're saying. And you're like the wounded warrior. That's basically what they mean. Let me try for a clarifier of this Tower. Can I get a clarifying card, please? The Tower. You've been feeling this? Clarifying the Tower card. Well, when I ask about clarifying the Tower, they show me financial problems. So I'm not sure how that relates in your world. I know a little bit, but what do you have for Jess?
Okay. Here. All right, Jess. So what I'm getting is that you have, and I think I've said this to you before, but they want me to break it down for you. So you have so many gifts that you don't even realize you have. So it's really understanding and allowing yourself to level up and just like being confident within that, that what comes to you is divinely guided. But basically you're a channeler like me. You're able to channel information without cards or anything like that. You would be able to draw it. You would be able to see it in your mind's eye. You dream it. You can astrally project all of the clairs. You're highly intuitive, and you have the gift that Spirit's telling me of being what they call an earth angel. So your vibe is so healing. Your voice, your touch, your presence, your energy, your smile is healing. So when you're in a space, you're like an activator of changing the energy. And so you have to understand that you don't have to give the shirt off your back to somebody. All you have to do is just keep your vibe high by doing things that bring you joy. And it's real easy for people to come to you with their issues and they dump it on you. And you've got to really learn how to set boundaries of people like coming and doing that to you, because it brings your vibe down. So setting boundaries with those people and saying, okay, you know what, I'm reserving my energy. I am going to start doing things and being around people that bring me joy, and limiting the time with other people that don't bring me joy. And they just want you to understand the magnificence of who you are. There really is absolutely no limit as to what you can do, manifest, help people with, all of those things. Do not limit yourself. There is no limit. So that's what they're wanting you to understand.
Yep. And
You're like an empress, like a priestess.
High Priestess.
High priestess.
Hey, Brolic, welcome in. Yeah, she is. She is much more talented than she knows.
There's a difference between vanity and being confident. And you need to allow yourself to be confident in your gifts. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Just let yourself have a voice. They're saying that once you have that voice, there's just absolutely no limit to what you can do.
Yeah.
So I hope that made sense. Let's see.
Says thank you.
Brolic, would you like a reading? We can put you on the list. Next person is Steady Helper, and I don't know their sign, but they do want it to be about career.
Yeah, I think, did I pin that one or not? No, that was somebody else.
I probably have it back here somewhere, but I don't know. Everybody needs to get used to putting their zodiac signs. If you're a regular here, put it down.
Yeah. That's right.
Zodiac sign and question when you want to be on the list.
Okay. All right.
So she's a Leo. Is that what you're saying, Jess? She's a Leo? Okay.
Who? Daughter.
Jenny Helper, are you a Leo?
Oh. It's like, wait a minute.
Got it better. I read it down, but I have to go all the way back and look.
That's okay. No, that's okay.
But okay, so if that's correct, Leo, then Leo and career.
Proud lion. There she is.
Ryan, awesome. Thank you, Jess, for helping us out on that. Okay, so career and
well, the first thing out was the Two of Pentacles. That's a good way to start. And there you are. Strength card represents Leo. They want you to get in balance. I don't know if you need to be grounded maybe more. Put your feet in the earth. If you can't do that, go get a bag of dirt, play in the dirt. Get some plants, plant. Whoa, caught it. Okay, before I go any further, we are in Mercury retrograde. During Mercury retrograde, you will receive calls, visits, have people from your past come back, okay? Just be aware of that. If somebody comes back from your past, it's not saying don't let them in, but what I will tell you is as quickly as they come in, if it's during Mercury retrograde, they will leave that fast when it's over. Not always. That's why I recommend just kind of keeping it at arm's distance until retrograde is finished. Now, there is something you're leaving behind here, study helper. I don't know if it's a person, a job. They want you to change your focus. Your focus is right now on what you've lost. They want you to turn it around. I've said this 1,000 times. The windshield is bigger than the rear view mirror for a reason. Okay. Don't focus on what's gone wrong. Focus on what's going to happen as if it's right here now, what you're manifesting, what is right in the world. Be grateful. And focus on the positive. It's easy said, I know. Oh, all the way to the floor. Yeah, you're gonna gain some clarity here pretty soon. Do you enjoy reading? Study helper. A job you're thinking. Okay. Shh, quiet. Sit. One more card, please. Thank you, Angels. Okay. You have, oh, nice. New opportunity coming. This has come out in every reading, so that's the theme. What's coming towards you has been long in coming. It's slow. You're thinking that that means, okay, leaving a job behind is what you're hoping. You're going to gain the clarity. And this being Pentacles would be very slow and methodical, but it will come to you in time. Now you've got that Ace of Pentacles. That is a new opportunity, a new job. So I see something changing. Let me see what else is. I can't get a sense of a timeline here, but you've been out of balance is what they're saying. So see what you can do by getting your feet in the dirt. Get grounded. Go to a river. Put your feet in the water. Ocean if you're close to the ocean. If you can't do any of that and you can't go walk on the grass, like I said, go get a plant. Play in the dirt. Seriously. All right. What do you have for study helper?
Okay. What I have is that you have been in your head so much about should you stay, should you go, what's going on, is something out there for me, that you have created almost this like inner chaos within yourself. So you're almost like imprisoned yourself in this situation. I agree with Bonnie that you need to get out in water or in nature and ground yourself so you can clear and really start to understand the divine messages that are coming to you. Because what Spirit's telling me is that you have a different perspective in what you do and a way of thinking and the way that the divine messages come through you, that you help people to see things in a different way so they can learn. You actually intuitively know the ways that they learn best. When you're around somebody, you can read them and understand them. So you have like this infinite wisdom that comes through you, through your guides. You have the mind, body, soul perspective. So you give like a 3D perspective to somebody and help them learn and understand something. Did you think of this? This is how this works. Did you think of it this way? Like you bring to the table all of this information. You have a fire for your, purpose of helping people in this way. So what you need to do is ground yourself and start understanding what you bring to the table and know that all you need to do is let them know why they need you there. And you can take any job that you want. You can create positions for yourself, but you have to come from the perspective of this is what I bring to the table. This is why you need me. This is what I need for pay. And this is what I can do for you. This is what I can do for my students.
Very clear.
Be very clear.
Create more than one resume, each one focused on whatever you do better. Okay. So that you can hand it to the right person at the right time.
Exactly. And explain to them why they need you, why you're different than they are, why you might be different than the other people that do this. What you bring to the table.
With that, this is what I need financially.
Yes.
And be ready to stick to it.
And you have the passion for it. So know that when you have passion for something, that's your purpose. That's your area that you're supposed to help people. You're a light worker in that area. You're helping people to have confidence in that area. So know that when you're you feel really drawn to that you bring something different to the table. So don't be afraid of, but don't leave something till you have something else. But, just know that you bring this to the table and you let people know that there's something that they didn't know they needed that you have.
All right. Okie dokie.
All right, the next person I have down as Live Life, but they want to know if they could ask a question. So now we need the question and the um, zodiac sign.
Live light.
Live
Um,
Light.
Live light. If
Are you still here, Live Life?
I think she's a Virgo with a Libra on the Virgo Libra cusp.
Okay.
Question is, what do her spirit guides see for her finances? Okay, so we're Live light wants to know about money, financial future. Live light. Chime in, Liv. Make sure I know you're here. Well, it's good. You got a 9 of Pentacles, and we want to see a lot of Pentacles when we're reading this. And you have a Knight of Pentacles. I need more cards, please. Oh. Something is just ending with you, and it's going to be a relief. It's like this weight of the world's coming off your shoulders. And they're showing you as a 9 of Pentacles. That's very independent and abundant energy. And then the Knight of Pentacles is here, very slow and methodical, one step at a time. Every T is crossed, every I is dotted. You might want to watch your defenses a little. You maybe have them too high. Last card here, please, for Live Life. Last card. You got a wish card, honey. So you better be manifesting, okay? Uh-huh. I understand those feelings, but to me, this looks really good. I mean, there's your wish card. That was the last card that came out. So continue manifesting. Focus on only the positive. Do your affirmations. Haven't done that plug. In case you're not familiar with affirmations, you might want to get this book called The Ultimate Guide Within Unleashing the Magic of Affirmations. It is written by Don Rumer Rivera, happens to be a close friend of mine. Very nice. It's only like $20 on Amazon. You could have it tomorrow. Read it. It has made a world of difference in so many lives. I can't tell you. Everybody that I've told to read it and has read it was so thankful that they did. So I recommend the affirmations that when you say it, you believe it, and you say it like it's already here. I'm living this life. This is what it's like. All right. Don't ever use the word try or it's coming or I'm going. It's here in the present tense. Okay. Good. All right. What do you have here from Miss Live Light?
Okay. And let me put a disclaimer out. I am going through the same thing. I've done the same thing, but what I'm getting is that Spirit's saying you're blocking your own financial issues. And how this happens is like this. Okay. And I've done it to myself. When you sit here and say, oh my gosh, it's never going to get any better. I'm worried it's not going to get better. And you focus on that constantly. It's like you block your blessings. Okay. So we start going through the turmoil and then we're riding in the turmoil and we're worrying about it. And it's like the lack of faith. Okay. So you're basically putting the limits on your financial situation. So what you need to do is change it around. The affirmations will help and start understanding as if it's already happened. Money comes to me easily, money comes in and out. It flows to me easily and naturally and all of that. Okay, the affirmations of that.
My bank account is a magnet for money.
Right, right.
I believe infinite abundance flows to me like a raging river from all sources seen and unseen, and I am grateful. All of my wants and needs are always met.
And doing that constantly, right? Because I understand you there. My head's like, I block it all the time. Like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to pay my bills and and we don't know if we're even going to be here tomorrow. We need to stop worrying about that. Like just know we're okay today. Stop yourself in the moment and say, okay, do I have a roof over my head? Do I have food in my stomach? Am I okay right now? Yes, I am fine. And then thank the creator and your guides in the universe for giving you that. You are protected, you are fine. And then keep, re-saying, like if you think that, then stop and say erase, reset. I am fine. Like Bonnie said, everything is fine. Money flows to me. My bank account is full. Everything's fine. So just know that our thoughts instantly change the pattern of what's going on, and we just have to redirect them.
Yes. Can't tell you how much. Yeah. If you don't speak the negative, because it goes to the universe and they will comply.
They're like, that's what you want. Okay, we got you. And it's happening faster as time gets faster and faster. Have you guys noticed that every day's faster and faster? The manifestations get faster. And so we have to really watch what we think and what we say. And it doesn't mean you won't think it, but you have to stop yourself and say, erase, erase. This is what I want. This is what's happening.
And focus on it, pray on it, manifest it, meditate it, and repeat it. Write out a whole thing of sticky notes on affirmations. Put them all over your bathroom.
Everywhere.
Anywhere that you're going to be. And when you're there and you see it, you repeat it out loud. Okay?
Money flows to me easily. I have more than I can spend in a lifetime. Thank you for sending this money to me. Thank you for keeping me safe and carefree. And just keep putting that everywhere.
It will make a difference.
It'll make a difference. Okay, Brolic General, and I need to know what his zodiac sign is.
Brolic, come on, you know better. Where are you? Brolic. Yeah, TGIF. What's your sign, babe? I don't remember. Brolic General. Oh, all the way to the floor again.
Brolic, are you still here, buddy? Yes, he's here. Okay, what's your sign?
Your zodiac sign, baby.
Leo.
Okay. What is he supposed to do? Tell me.
How is the TGIF sign Leo? He said it's the TGF sign. TGIF sign. What? I don't understand.
The thank God it's Friday. That's his sign.
Oh,
No.
oh,
That doesn't fly.
you got jokes. You got jokes. Okay, got it.
I need more cards than that. Roll it. Greatest and highest good. Thank you. You've been thinking about memories, nostalgia. You have a new start here. Whoa, and I caught that. And you're Leo, and there's your Leo card. Okay. They want you to take action. I need to know more about that, please. What is he taking action on? Thank you. You're in transformation, and you've been kind of closed. I don't want to say closed off, but soul searching. And it's time to come out of that, they're saying, and take action on it. What have you learned? Do you know a Scorpio? Rolla. Oh, please. There's something you're going to leave behind here. I think that's what this is about. Bottom of the deck. Have you been involved in some sort of conflict? Okay. A sense of, I get a sense of competition almost. Have you changed jobs or wanting to? You are in a transformation at the moment. You have a new start about to happen here, okay? They want you to act on things. Don't just sit there. And there's something you're going to leave behind here. So that's why I was wondering if you were looking for a new job. They want you to ask for help if you feel like you need it. People can't read your mind. I for sure would like to one day. Oh, leave your job. Okay. Well, there's something you're going to leave behind. What do you have for Brolick?
Okay, so every once in a while somebody's guides will come through or past life or whatever. Okay, so it's not ironic that you're a Leo. You are actually a Lyran in a past life, which the Lyrans have like cat-like features, lion-like features. I want you to look up Lyran, Lyran, because that guide is trying to come through to you and really help you understand yourself better and give you some like direction. You can look up signs of a Lyran starseed and see if that fits your characteristics and your personality. But basically coming through and saying, okay, it's time for you to start leveling up and understanding your inner knowing, and that guide is pulling through. So you've had lifetimes in as that galactic race, past lifetimes. Yeah, and do you ever have dreams or visions where you see like gold eyes? Because that's a sign of a Lyran guide. When I first started seeing that, I'm like, well, what is that? And it's a lion. It looks like if you were to imagine the face, it would be a lion, but the eyes are gold. And so that's basically what's coming through, is that that will actually help you to understand yourself a little bit better and to understand maybe some of these messages that are coming through to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think, Brolic. I think you've been in the other chats. Have you met Victor Cedarholm? Victor is a starseed, and I believe he is a Lyran.
Yeah, he's a Lyran from past lives, and he's actually like a hybrid in this life. So he's had more galactic lifetimes than he has human lifetimes, but he does understand characteristics of a Lyran. But there's lots of information that you can like look up. Lyrans are lots of information. There's a lot of galactic races, but the Lyrans seem to have a lot of information. You can hit me up in the inbox and I can send you some as well. But it's easier to find a Lyran than a lot of the other ones. So
cool. But yeah, if you're in a chat and you see Victor Cedarholm, just message him. He'd love to talk to you about it. Okay, good. He usually comes in on Sundays.
yeah, he's across country, right? Where's he at?
He's in Sweden.
Sweden, so his hours are like opposite of ours.
Yeah, that's why he's not here on Friday nights.
Yeah, but it's way too late for him.
Late over there. It's like Susie doesn't come. Well, occasionally she shows up on Fridays, but Victor will show up usually on Sundays. So
Lyrans are one of the galactic races that are part of the like helping humans. And you know, they oftentimes, you know, like I said, have a cat-like face or like a lion if you're male. But you can usually tell somebody if they're a hybrid in this lifetime because they'll have cat-like features. So they'll have kind of a smaller nose, bigger, you know, oval eyes, just kind of cat-like features.
Cool.
Anyway, you said general, so that's what came through.
That's general.
Guides are gonna knock on the door.
Now you've got homework. Cool.
Yeah, it's a whole rabbit hole to go down, but it actually helps you understand yourself a little bit better, and then you start realizing you have a purpose and that you can connect, and it just really kind of helps.
I think I was told once that I'm either a Lyran or a Pleiades.
Yeah, so when you're an old soul like you are, you've been so many different races galactically that you can identify with all the different ones. So you've probably been both and then other ones as well. And so if you look up some of the different ones, you'll see all different ones. Yeah. The one that you resonate the most with, you've been the most lifetimes as that one.
Yep. There you go. Well, take a look at it and then be open to what comes through. Ask your guides to give you dreams. Okay.
Yeah. Dreams, meditation, visions. Mine started with just seeing eyes. I don't know why. Even when I did my Reiki training, I just saw these eyes looking at me from the side, and I'm like, "Well, that's so weird. What is that?"
That would be. That's like a friend of mine.
It's weird.
Or no, you are in Arizona a lot of time. Do you ever go to the class with Tina?
I used to. Yeah, that's where I started. Yeah.
Did she ever tell you about when she first saw her third eye?
Oh no, not about that part. Maybe she did. What did she say?
Well, she's she's one of those like Angie almost that, that imaginary friend was not imaginary.
Yeah, yeah.
But she would, when her third eye became open clearly, she would see this purple eye looking right at her. Now
Hmm.
imagine being a child and seeing a purple eyeball. Like,
Scary, right? I know. Yeah, I actually channeled some of the spirits that were working through her when she was doing working on people. And so I channeled, I think, 4 or 5 of them. And one of them is Mantis. So she has galactic races. Yeah. And she didn't
ooh,
even know. She just like, I keep seeing this praying mantis. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so she channels all kinds of beings.
mhm.
Just doesn't always know. Maybe now she's aware of who they are, but yeah.
Probably more so. I haven't been able
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. She's come along. I mean, even further than she was back then. So yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I miss going.
I do too. I do too. Um, so that's all I've got down. Was there anybody else?
I haven't seen anybody else show up. It's what, 9:30? That's not too bad. Got it all done by 9:30. Let's see. Let me just scoop back here and see.
Luong never said anything. I don't know
That's
if
right.
she's
Yeah.
steady, but we
And
got everybody else.
okay. Well, then if nobody pops in, we can call it a night. Lyran, yes, Brolic.
Yes, that's how you spell it. Lyran, Lyran. I think I always say Lyran, but most people say Lyran, Lyran, but
I've
that's how
heard
you
it both
spell it.
ways. So
Yeah. I think the reason I keep saying Lyran is because they look like lions. So, but yeah, Lyran.
cool. Oh, God. Unveil. I hope everyone has a blessed weekend. Yes, and you do the same, and I will see you on Sunday morning, year.
Just thanks for your help. You did a wonderful job.
You did,
Great
and we'll talk
moderator.
about how to get you as a moderator in here. You know me, I'm challenged.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah, well, it's been wonderful, guys. Thank you so
Thanks,
much for coming
guys.
in and show up. Let's see here. I didn't do church announcements. Oh, shoot. Tomorrow, oh, no, she won't be on. Never mind.
Are they still at the
They're at the conference. Yeah.
friends?
Sunday, I'll be back on with Jess, Unveil and Unwind. And we come on at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard. That's Arizona time. 11 to 1. And then in the afternoon, sometimes A5 says Angie Lewis comes on, and she usually will bring in Sherry Berry, or sometimes I've even gone on with her. Then we have Mondays, or we don't have anybody on Mondays yet. But Tuesdays we have Julie Karen, and she is on with Claudine on Tuesdays, 9 o'clock Mountain Standard. And they talk a lot about herbals and mushrooms and all kinds of natural things. And you might learn something. It's interesting. Wednesday, that's Tuesday. Wednesday, Julie will be on again. She will be on again on Wednesday. She's got a new show. She just started interviewing people. And I think it's being really successful, very interesting. A lot of different people. So take a look at that. And then Wednesday night, you'll have Miss Angie and Mr. Don ought to be back by then. So they are together on Wednesday evenings, 6-ish, very-ish. That's why we recommend subscribing and setting that bell. Then they'll let you know when they're on, okay? And that is Wednesday night. Then Thursday, Dawn comes back on in the morning with Shauna Sellers, the Naturally Divine Goddess. Now they come on around 11 o'clock Eastern time. And again, is she? Yeah, it kind of depends on what's going on with life. And they will be on Thursday mornings. And then Fridays, Miss Julie will be on with Scott Underwood. He channels Archangel Gabriel. And they're on 9 to 11, I think, Mountain Standard Time. So, and then, you know, you get back and it's Friday night and guess who's here? So come back and see us again. I'm going to double check. Nobody came in, did they?
I didn't see anybody. No.
No. Okay. Well, like she said, have a blessed evening, please. And we will see you next week.
See you later.
Cards are flying, paintbrush in hand. Fortune whispers, don't misunderstand. Crystal laughter fills the scene. Future shining like a movie screen. Tarot readings, wine that flows, art that shines.